Here at Windy Hill Farm, we spend a lot of time schooling our horses with what we call a garrocha pole. And all this is a 13-foot piece of PVC pipe, I think 1.25 inches PVC pipe, 13 feet long. This is a very good exercise when you're riding a horse to teach you how to guide your horse. And we feel that you shouldn't be out there cantering, you shouldn't be out there doing anything on your horse until you first accomplished proper guiding. And guiding is more with your seat and your legs and minimizing your hands. Most people are steering their horse around like a skid steer loader, where they're just kind of taking the reins and pulling him around. So we're not going to do that. We're going to guide his nose with our hands, but we're going to use our feet and our legs and so on, and our body posture to guide that horse. So the first thing we're going to do with the garrocha pole is we're going to get the horse accustomed to it, and we're going to get him where he's not afraid of the pole. Job one. Second thing, I think it's a good idea just not get on the horse and take the pole, and I want you to walk the circle. Just like, remember here in the last video, I walked a circle and I started out with my left foot. And I look toward the center of the pole and see how my shoulders rotate. And I can walk this pole around and it stays in the same hole. Now, if I look straight ahead and try to do that, pulls out of the hole. I can't keep the circle up. So I have to twist my shoulders and my waist in order to do that circle. And then I turn. And you see when I did that, I stepped out automatically with my right foot, okay? I turn, go back, stepped out automatically with my left foot. I didn't even think about it. Now, try that. See if I can do it wrong. Start out with this foot. It's a lot harder, okay? So that's, you're getting the improper lead. So I turn and start out with this foot. It's not right. I just can't, it's a struggle for me to walk the circle. My body is out of whack, I'd like to say. It's just not harmoniously twisting together. So when I start out with my left foot first, I can do this like that, okay? So before you get on a horse's back, you first got to understand what needs to be done. And if you can't do it yourself, you sure as heck can't get your horse to do it, okay? So get your pole and do that exercise and just work at that. And then when you get on his back, you'll feel it. You'll feel the same thing. And I'm trying real hard to break this down into little pieces for everybody to understand it, because a lot of times when you get into advanced horsemanship, instructors really complicate things for people. And that's kind of one of my big struggles when folks come here, is they're real confused by well-intending people that are trying to teach them to do this, but the people are confused and the horses are confused, and it's a big misunderstanding between everybody. And it's just basic body mechanics. It's just basic, like if you were an automotive engineer, you got to have everything fitting and working. And I mean, if things are out of harmony and out of balance, they're just not going to be smooth. It's not going to work. So there's a lot of people fighting and quarreling with their horses to get all this done, when in fact it's the rider that's out of sequence. It's the rider that's out of cadence and out of balance. So just take those words of advice and try that exercise before you get on your horse, and I think it'll help.